Is ready? We are ready. Okay, so now that that's all out of the way, we have to copy over our system map to system map, boot system map, but we're going to name it boot system map. We're going to name it, let's just name it live CD. Okay, live CD, and that should be good enough. Now there's some very helpful docs too about syslinux and naming conventions, and there's some bugs with the naming conventions. I don't really know what those bugs are, but I do know that there are some with the naming conventions of syslinux 4.3. I guess they fixed it in 4.4, but it has something to do with, I don't know what it has to deal with, but I do know that something like live CD you might be okay with. So actually you will be okay with. So check that out. You'll see it in the documentation. Boot BZ image. I'm gonna move that to boot live CD. Okay. Okay. Now let's ls boot. Okay, we see that we have our stuff up there. Everything's cool. That's cool. We are in our target partition now, and we can go back up to here, and we'll just remove. We don't need the extracted folder anymore. We don't need the tarball either. But there's some ways on the way that you name your kernel that could create a problem. Says the documentation. So maybe we'll touch on some of that really quick in the next couple of seconds. So now that everything's moved out of the way, remember we have to check out our boot partition, or where we have grub at. We need to change that over there. So mine's on HDA1. So we'll say vi mount boot grub in menu.list. We have to change this tag down here so that it points to the new kernel. So we'll say live CD. Okay, cool. Okay. It would be a good idea to reboot now into the new kernel, make sure everything works fine. Alright. And Control AC, we'll say vi docs. Oh, vi what? Vi the docs. Yeah. Vi docs. I think it was LFS live CD, I think. It says something about the way that you name your CD may be a little funky, and I don't remember exactly what it was. I didn't look at the what do you call it too good. I didn't look at the problems too good, but it's in here somewhere. That's the best I got. So when you reboot your machine, okay, go back, check and see if the new kernel on the target machine works out fine, okay, and if it does, hey, cool. How can you tell? Well, does it boot? Okay, and that's all we needed to do is boot. And then reboot again, and we'll go back into our host machine. So that's where I'll cut the video. Alright, and the next one will be we'll start to build it. Okay, so have a super duper day.